Oh, that was clever. The whole thing just falls out the blooming tray. Okay. Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello, creepy friends. Welcome to Slimes and Bobs. And it is time for our penultimate Taylor Momsen makeup inspired Halloween special. So this one is kind of similar to some of the ones we've done in the fact that it's not. It's completely different. I've changed my mind. It's similar in the sense that we're putting shadow under the eye and on top, but really it's completely different because it looks black, but it ain't, and we use an eyeliner this time. So today's picture is this one here. I liked this one again because we have the lovely black cherry lip, which we'll be applying in a minute. And on this one, if you look closely, although you'd think at first the eyes are black, they are in fact more of a steel glitter grey, which I think is really fun, and it's kind of got a purpley tinge about it. In this one also, we're going to be applying a heavy amount of black eyeliner to the top line, but we're not going to do that until all the eyeshadow's on. So again, we're going to start with Urban Decay's Anti-Aging Eye Primer. And again, as you know from watching these all week, we only did a tiny blob on the upper eye, rub it in, and happy days, we're done. So originally I was going to go for several shades from the palettes that you can't see here, but then going through my makeup bag I actually found two different things, and I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get away with this one. But this is a Model's Own eyeshadow trio I've had for quite a long time but have never ever used, and I think these colours might work well together. We're going to give it a go. If I screw it up, I screw it up. So this is a sultry smoky eye kit. Basically again, this is from me complaining to companies again. A few years ago I was wearing a dress and this Model's Own product, not even by my own fault, exploded over me and stained the dress. So they let me go to their website and pick out whatever I wanted, which was wonderful. So I've never actually gotten around to using this. At the time of picking the products, I was constantly doing this fluorescent pink eyeshadow, believe it or not. It was a pink eye or a pink lip, and I lived in it and died in it for about a year. So looking at the picture, we have a slightly whiter inner corner, and the rest of the eye is kind of a steel, smoky, glittery grey. Thinking about how we're going to go over this, I might actually blend both shadows together, but I'm not going to use the shading brush. I'm going to start with the Clarins brush. Ironically, who's that singing? We apply a base black around the eye, then we can work the other two in and really glitter it up. So I'm going to start with the bottom shade, which is, as I say, a glittery black, and I'm going to take shading of that on, and I'm going to take that from about this point of the eye. I'm going to leave the inner corner completely free. I'm just drawing that in to show you. And I'm going to take that slightly up into the brow bone, say about here. And I'm going to bring it slightly to a flat line about here, and then underneath the line again. And then we will come on, once I've applied the base black, we'll experiment with lightening the shade up. So this is our based shade on. So a lot of Taylor's eyeshadows are distinctly this kind of black, but we're not going to leave it as that, obviously. So coming in with, I think, well, now we're going to use the eye shading brush. I'm going to come in with the silvery shade, and I'm going to take that all over the lid to give it a brighter effect. Probably if you're doing eyeshadow like this, it's a good idea to apply it before you do any foundation or base of any sort, because if you've seen, it does smudge all underneath, unless you've got those kind of, I've seen those like little kind of holders for eyeshadow, falling eyeshadow. They're really actually quite clever. As a shade comparing it to what I'm looking at in the image, I'm actually quite happy with that, not using the darker shade. It's really up to you. Adding the lighter grey on top of the black has really lightened it up beautifully to a point where I don't think I need to do much else to the shading. Obviously we're going to have to sort out the inner corner, as you guys know. The only thing I did do with it was just take it on this brush here and just run it back under the waterline, because I constantly underdo the underneath the eye with the darker shades. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm not used to doing that myself. Finish with shimmer, because this is very glittery. I can see I have in my Nirvana palette here, I have a lovely Nirvana as well. I have two Moondust shades from Urban Decay. This is Space Cowboy and this is Cosmic. I'm going to use Cosmic, and all I'm going to do is just rub the end of the Smashbox blending brush, you've seen me use this before again, and just pat it all over that top lid, and this is going to give it that final effect before we just apply a lick of eyeliner. For for one of our two penultimate steps, we are going to take this Eyeshadow Fat eyeliner that I got from, I think, this month's Glossy Box or Birchbox, and it's quite a fat tip, as you can see, and I'm going to take this right on the top line here, and I'm going to do a fairly large line for me. Just line this in. This is only on the top line. I'm going to do this. No flicks. Fairly fine as it comes down the eye. So to finish, we're just going to sort out that inner corner, and all I'm going to do is take, I think, again, the Iceland that we've just seen, and I'm going to take the very fine end of the Clarins brush and dot that in there, just to give it that final kind of look. So to finish, once again, we're going to use the Black Cherry Revlon lipstick, and just generously apply it on the lip with no blending included. Is our finished look. We actually did this one relatively inexpensively when you think about it. There are so many different fat or liquid kind of eyeliners on the market you could use beyond the Eyeshadow. I know there's a Maybelline one, I think there's a Max Factor one as well, and I'm pretty sure there's probably one in Revlon. All we've used here are literally high street brand makeups. The Model Zone is a high street, Revlon is a high street, so this is a really affordable look for anyone that wants to do it. And that was the end of our penultimate Taylor Momsen inspired makeup. Tomorrow is the granddaddy and it's Halloween day, and it is the final look, which is the distinctly dark shadow black eyes that she's totally known for wearing, and I can't wait to do that one. It's going to be the first time I've really seen my eyes blackened like that. I've never, even with my grungiest days, I never completely went black-eyed. It was mainly heavy eyeliner I wore, so I'm really looking forward to doing that with you guys. As to the image, if you want to apply mascara, do. I'm just only doing the eyeshadow for you right now. So do like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and I will see you tomorrow for Halloween day. I'm so excited. See you later. Bye.